Hi, this is Kevin. I'm a retired firehouse cook. Today I am making a pecan pie brownie. I do not like pecan pie, love pecans. Um, we both love brownies, so I'm going to try the pecan pie brownie. So, as always, please like and subscribe and share my videos. It helps grow my page. So, let's get started. I'm going to start my little oven here, or my cooktop, and I'm going to melt 1 stick of butter. The butter is just about melted. So in here I have 2 cups of chocolate chips and half a cup of cocoa. And I like, when I make brownies, is to melt the chocolate and cocoa together. I think it gives it a better flavor. It kind of makes the brownie a little bit more chewy. Maybe it's my imagination, but I think it helps. So I'm going to let this stay on the heat just a little bit more or longer and let it melt the chocolate. And it doesn't take that long. It's just about melted. And I probably could take it off the heat, and if you stir it a little bit more with the heat off, those chips will melt. So I'm going to set that aside and let it cool off a little bit. And in this bowl I have 3/4 cups of brown sugar, 3/4 cups of white sugar. I'm going to put 3 eggs in it. And I have the oven preheated at 325. I'm going to stir that up a little bit. Okay, here I have half a cup of flour. And in my descriptions, I'll have the grams. I know the flour is 70 grams, but I don't have all the others, and I don't want to say it wrong. So in my descriptions, I'll have the grams in. So we're going to mix that all together. And now we're going to take the chocolate mixture and we're going to pour that in. I mean, it looks really good. Just the smell of that chocolate. Looking forward to it being done. Put that over the trash can hole. Make sure it's all mixed together really well. Get that off. Now you could do it many different ways. I lined this with parchment paper. It's a 13 by 9 pan. Sprayed it with cooking spray. And do you have to do it? No. But I am going to give this to my son to take to the firehouse. His birthday was last week, and it's the tradition in the firehouse. When it's your birthday, anything special, you bring something. And there's a lot of birthdays in January, and their freezer is full of ice cream. So I told him I was making this, and he asked if he could take it in. So I lined it with the parchment paper so I can take it out of the pan and put it in a box so he could take it to the station. Do you have to do it? No, but I think it's going to work out really well. So I'm spreading out the brownie mix. I shouldn't even say brownie mix. the mixture. Spreading out the brownie mixture. I don't like using mixes. I'm kind of done with those. Okay. All right, I have the preheated oven at 325, and I'm going to put it in and let the brownies get set, and it'll probably take just about 25 minutes. Okay, while that is cooking, I have a bowl full of 3 cups of pecans, and they're half pecans. Take out my 3 eggs. I'm putting in 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Now it's not packed real hard, but it's packed. Here I have 1/2 cup of dark molasses, and we'll get all of that in there. Now what I did, since I'm not a big pecan pie person, this is my sister-in-law Rayanne's pecan pie recipe, and I just not going to put it in crust. I'm going to put it on top of the brownie. So she is looking forward to hearing how it turned out. So now we're putting 3 eggs in there, and I should also say I threw a 1/2 teaspoon of salt in the pecan bowl just to be done with it. Don't want to forget that part. And then here's my 3 eggs. You know, I don't know why I don't like a pecan pie, but I just don't. This has just never been a pie that I liked. So this is all mixed together, and we're just going to set it aside until the 25 minutes are up, and then we're going to pour this on top. So we'll see you in 23 minutes. It's been 25 minutes. The brownies are set, but they're not done. So I'm just going to stir up the pecan mixture and pour it on top. Scrape all that in there. Okay, we have all that in. It's not that hot. And now we're going to put it back in the oven, same temperature, for another 25 minutes. I think I messed up a little bit. When I put the brownies in the first time, I should have put them in for 35 minutes, and I only did 25. So even though it was set, it wasn't set enough. So after I put the pecan mixture on with all the brown sugar and egg, it made the brownies a little soft. And so I had to cook it for 20 minutes more for it to set up. I don't think it's going to hurt the taste any, but when you do the brownies, it needs to go in for 35 minutes to get it to set, and then everything else should work out fine. But it's done. And so in the fire department tradition, everybody wants to cut the heart out of a cake. And so this is how you do it. You put your cup right in the middle, you spin it, and the heart comes out. And so this is my piece to try it out. It's still a little warm. It still tastes like pecan pie. So it's not going to be one of my favorites, but if you like pecan pie, you'll like that. The brownies taste good. So this is a good alternative to pecan pie. If you like brownies, I do like that. I can handle the taste of the pecans with all the brown sugar on it. So give this a try. And Mike, buy ice cream for the boys. Enjoy.